Move, baby, so Mama can fix the light. Hi, guys. I'm trying to adjust the lighting, and I can't do it when the cat's on my, because she's so white. Oh my gosh, hang on. There we go. That's pretty good. So, hi guys, Kenny, Muffy, Gloria, Leonie, Annette, Queen Sassy, Sarah, Tiffy, Siren Song, Darla, Becky. Hi, Janet. Janet, now, Janet, I know you have plans today. Don't get behind in what you had planned. Dawn, Madonna, Lori. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I wasn't really going to stream today. I got some ideas. I'm working on some sketching. Plus, I'm still working. No, baby. No, you can't have the cord. Plus the Happy Mail I'm still working on. Where's this shadow coming from? Right here. So why is there a shadow right there? And so yeah, I hadn't really planned on streaming, but a couple people asked, so here we are. Here we are. Okay, I got to get the cat out. Okay, come on, baby. You are all in the cords. All in the cords. Have to get down. Oh, cats love the microphone and camera cords. So, hi, Julie Topaz. So yeah, I'm working on some different sketches and stuff and research, and so I don't know how interesting it'll be, but yeah. Plus, I'm still working on Happy Mail, making some stickers, stamping out some of those owls. Got a lot to do today. Hi, Faithful. I got streamed last night. Gift from my bestie. Oh, yay, Becca. Hi, Karen. Nara. Karen Kamore, another Karen R. Karen Brown. Got a lot of Karens this morning. Oh, the other thing we can do today. Let me get this. The other thing I can do today is I got with remember we drew a new name. We drew another name for the Inktober giveaway, and Dusty, she emailed me and said she had too much. She had stuff. I don't want to discuss her personal business, but she wasn't going to be able to put her pictures up on Instagram. Or she goes, just go ahead and draw somebody else. Draw another name. So we're going to draw a third name. We're going to give this away somehow. We are going to give away the Inktober giveaway somehow. I didn't, maybe this wasn't a good idea to do it this way, but I really didn't know any other way to do it. People that signed up, that were doing Inktober, and then I have to go check on them and make sure they did it. Yeah, I won't be doing this again. Yeah, I won't be doing this kind of giveaway again. It's too, okay, why is my camera? Hang on, guys, it's all crooked. It's too much looking around trying to find people. Yeah, I know, right? Faithful, I know. Faithful goes, OMG, somebody please win Inktober already. Maybe wait till the end of the list. I know, Janet, right? I'm trying, guys. I am trying to give this away. We'll do it in a minute. So I'm going to go back to working on my Viking samurai lemurs. Yes, you heard that right. Viking samurai lemurs. I started doing a project, I guess it's probably been about a year ago, where I was combining the Norse Vikings and the samurai and how they met, but they're lemurs. Plus, I still want to. I'm also wanting to work on my monk's mail research. I realized how much I'd forgotten about monks when we did the show the other day, when I couldn't remember the parts of their, it's not a habit, cassock, their outfits. And so I need to do more research on the monks. Because, okay, Galena. And so I want to do my monk research and my samurai Viking warrior. I'm imagining how they crossed over in real life, the samurai and the Vikings at the same time period. So yeah, I'm working on that. But of course they're going to be lemurs. So I just started sketching this out this morning. So so that's what I'm working on. So if y'all want to hang out, that's fine. But yeah. Hi, Tina from Sweden. Hi, Design Impacts. Anybody else I'm missing? I do how's the volume? Am I talking loud? I know I always talk loud, but that's why I turn the levels down. Thanks to Ian. Ian goes, Dee Dee, you need to turn those levels down. You're really loud. So I do turn my levels down. Hi, Rosalind. Oh, well, good. Oh, good. Glad to have you. Hi, Becca. Elena, and the cats, what are they? Oh, they're playing with the little things that stick out so the door doesn't hit the wall. Those little spring things. They're playing with them. They're going boing, boing, boing. Oh, hi, Gloria, Becca. I think I'm trying to keep up saying good morning to everybody. Usually Fridays are a slow day because it's an impromptu. And by the way, let me go ahead and tweet because I just completely forgot. Because it wasn't planned. So let me go ahead and tweet. Coffee and art in the morning. Live Friday impromptu. Impromptu there. Oh. Coffee and art in the morning. Okay. I try to always reread what I type because that's how things get typoed funny. Ask Jean. Okay, coffee and art in the morning, live Friday impromptu. Link in profile. Although it's very easy to find me just by my name in YouTube. But I do put it in the link. I do put my channel name in the links. Dee Dee, what's the best way to search for expressions to use? Silly question. Maybe you just look up expressions. If you want to do realistic expressions, funny, comic-like expressions, just put in the search. You'll find it. Look on Pinterest. Look on Pinterest or Google. You'll find tons. Yeah. Go look on Pinterest, Loretta. Yeah, look on Pinterest. You'll find because it breaks it down better. Pinterest will break down if you put in facial expressions, then you'll get like little things that say, well, look, I'll show you. And I'm charging my iPad, so I probably okay, I'm okay. Let me show you. Let's see if I can do this for you. Hang on. Let me look up where's my Pinterest here. Hang on. Impex, that's not yeah, guys. We will promote your channel, but don't just come in here and asking us to promote your channel. We will see you. Everybody can visit you. We can go to the 3 dots and find. And the more you're here, we will visit you. Let's see here. Okay, let me look up. Hang on. Let's see how slow my. Okay, facial expressions. Let's start with that. Let's spell it right. Facial expressions. Let's see if I can get the lighting okay on my hang on, let me turn down the let me turn down the light. Come on, light. There we go. So it'll show up better on camera. Okay. Oh, where'd it go? Let's go back. Facial expressions. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so now I went to facial expressions on Pinterest, right? So look how it breaks it out. Drawing, reference, photography, comic, meme, funny, quotes, writing, cartoon, emotions, female, character, for kids, anime, humor, modeling, teaching, sad, art, reaction pictures, male, happy, illustration, anger, scared. You see what I'm talking about? See how you can find that? And then just here, I mean, these are just an expression sheet. This is the first thing that just popped up here. So let's just bring this up here. Come on. There we go. So can you see? Well, come on. Come back. Come back. Well, it doesn't want to come back. Okay. Here's some girls. Let's see if this one comes up. I don't know why I guess my iPad's just slow today. It's an old iPad. But anyway, so yeah. You still here? No, I'm not drawing him, Janet. Somebody asked about, hi, Dot. Somebody asked about how to find, hi, Mary, how to find facial expression. I said, go on Pinterest and you'll find, here's drawing. Let's go to drawing. Here's drawing if you want to draw them. Here's sketches. There's sketches, character design. See, look at all these expressions. Yeah, so you can find thousands. What's wrong with a man bun? Janet, yeah, I know Janet's teasing. How you doing, Mary? Hi, Jerry. Hi, Robin. Loves reading. Leo, yeah, I'm trying to see everybody had to listen to a topic like sketching ideas. Okay. Oh, okay, Mary. Yeah, I'm working on some different projects. One is the cross reference between samurai and the Vikings. So I'm using a lemur as my character. Plus, I'm going back to writing my monk's mail story. So I'm researching monks and their clothing and all that. I probably just need to go back and I don't really want to do that because it'll influence my thinking. The Cadfael, because it's not like a Cadfael's like murder mysteries. If y'all know Brother Cadfael, they made it into a PBS or BBC, I think, TV show years ago. But I'd read the books like back in the 80s. If you haven't read Cadfael's series, Ellis Peters. But I don't really want to go back and read them because then I'll be thinking about that story plot. And I don't want, my story plot's not that. Hi, Shirley. I'm really do your own thing as long as I'm not paying your bills. Janet. I don't know who she was referring that to, but that just came across as funny. So anyway, I also want to do another try at giving away the Inktober giveaway. The first two people, one didn't finish. The second one, she said she has some family things going on. She doesn't have time to upload to Instagram and all that. So she said, just draw somebody else's name. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to draw a third person. Hi, Sarah. Dachshunds like power cords too. Oh, yeah. They don't want to chew on them. They just want to grab them and play with them, and which will disconnect me, And I hope I'm not crackly today. Wednesday, my video was a little crackly, and so I changed the port for my microphone. So hopefully, does it sound crackly to you, or is it okay? It just started that back up again on Wednesday. I thought I had that solved by getting the new blue microphone, but I changed ports. Sounds good? Okay. I changed ports on my laptop. I got 4 ports there. So, okay. All right. So I changed that. All right. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Get this out of the way. Because I'm going to the post office. I'm going to mail a bunch of Happy Mail out. If you've been waiting for Happy Mail for the last 2 weeks, it will be going out tomorrow. I've been trying to make some extra special things. I made a new zine, but my printer is not printing black enough for me. So I don't know. I don't know if the zine will go out this time or not. because it's not printing out black. And Hubster goes, oh, it looks fine. I said, it's not black. It's kind of, well, it's dark. It's black, but it's not like pitch black. I want my ink to be black. He goes, it's okay. I said, I know it's okay. I don't want okay. Yeah, eventually he'll come across someone that finished the challenge. It wasn't too bad, Karen, on Wednesday. But when I go back, and I usually don't even listen to my video when I go back to look at the chat to see new people who I missed, that kind of thing. So I kind of scrub through. But I did notice that there were times where it's a little crackly. Yeah, it wasn't dark black. I want my print, when I print something out, it was just a black and white zine, but I wanted it to be dark black. And my Staples is closed down last year, so I have to go hunt it. Anyway, wine. Okay, so what was I going to do? Oh. Oh, I don't want to lose this. Hang on. Let me save this because this is one of my research things. Let me save that. You know what? I think I'll go on I'm going to go on the iPad I don't want to lose that. I have some information that I'm using, some research, and I don't want it to go away. So let me go on the iPad. Next year, we can wait till the end of the challenge before making a list. Yeah, that might be good. That might be a good idea, Julie. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let me write that down. Oh, here's my lemurs. I got lemurs here. Okay, wait. Okay, I can find my lemurs again. Easier than I can find the samurai helmets. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. So I'll keep my list. Whoops. Wait till end of Inktober before making a list for giveaway. You'll remind me of that next year, Julie? You'll remind me, Janet? Okay. All right. So let me go to random.org. Okay, well, come on. No, I don't know why it did that. Okay, let's try it again. Random.org. Okay, here we go. So I got my random.org, and we have 58. And if 11 or 29 come up, we'll just do a new number because those are the two that, are out. So here we go. Our random.org. So we're going to do between 1 and 58. All right, let's pick a new number. Generate 14. Number 14, Faithful Mess. Faithful Mess. And she's here. And I know she did it. Faithful Mess, did you miss more than one day or did you complete? Because I saw a lot that you did. So Faithful Mess. Woo. Is 14. Yay, Faithful. Shut the front and back door. Yes. So Faithful, you will get the pins. These pins. You will get the little sketchbook that I picked out because it had good, it felt like, and I didn't test it, but it felt like it had good pen paper. So you will get the Pigma, the Sakura Pigma pins and the sketchbook. I thought you did them all. You have a video flip that she posted. Okay. Well, she even did a complete video flip. So Faithful, you have won. So yeah, let's put a red thing around this one. There we go. And I will get this out. I'm doing all the rest of the Happy Mail today to get out tomorrow. So I'll send it out to you tomorrow. So congratulations, Faithful. We finally got somebody that won. Oh. And I got my color book that Kim won on Wednesday. That'll go out tomorrow. So lots of stuff going out tomorrow. Yes. So yeah, it was worth coming on today just to get that figured out, wasn't it? Congratulations, Faithful. Yeah, third time's a charm. That's right, Kat. So yeah, that's a good idea. Next time, wait until the end of Inktober and ask everybody who finished, and then make the list, rather than making a sign up list like, okay, who's going to do it? Because a lot of people don't do it, don't finish it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do Inktober. Okay, so I got my coffee and my juice here. Okay, so what I was working on, let me just put my, I was going to look at my samurai. I was working on some samurai, and, let me go back to my lemur first. Okay, there's my samurai. I'm looking up the parts. Let me show you here. Let me turn this down so that it shows up on camera. So I'm doing different Viking and samurai helmets. Okay, it got dark because of I got to fix the lighting again because I had my, what do you call it up there? The iPad. So let's readjust all the lighting again. There we go. I'll zoom in too. Love your chat. Oh, thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. Okay. It's hard to finish. Life really gets in the way. Yeah, it is. Can be tricky, Janet. I think there was only one day I had to do 2 in one day. And then the last 3 at the very end, I did 3, I think, at the last 3 days to finish it up because I was going to work on my pumpkin that last day. So I had to have the Inktober done for the 31st. But yeah, I pretty much did 1 a day. Hi, Teresa. Okay, so this particular helmet, Kabuto, and don't anybody say that's not how it's pronounced. Anyway, it's a type of helmet first used by ancient Japanese warriors and in later periods. They became an important part of the traditional Japanese armor worn by the samurai class and the retainers in feudal Japan. So here are the different parts. So it breaks it down. It breaks the helmet down into all the different parts here, which I want to write these. See, this is how I learn things. I write this stuff down. I know people go, what? But I do. I write this stuff down. And I keep it. So I'll write down the different parts. I'll do a little sketch of the helmet. I'll write down the different parts. And then here is the different description of those parts. See, and I'll write all this down. And then when I use a helm, it doesn't have to look just like this one, right? Here I'm combining a Viking one. Let me get rid of that here. So anyway, I'll write that stuff down, write down the description, sketch out some different helmets, but I'm doing them on my lemurs. Yes, I love to research. I love research. You do too, Mary. What are you talking about, girl? She goes, I love that you research the sketches. Girl, I know you research. Mary, you're so funny. So anyway, yeah. The typical Kabuto features a central dome constructed of anywhere from 3 to over 100 metal plates riveted together. These were usually arranged vertically, radiating from a small opening at the top. The rivets securing these metal plates to each other could be raised, a form known as hashibachi, or hammered flat, a form known as, I hate to pronounce these Japanese words because I know I'm not saying them right. They had the rivets filled flush. Some of the finer hachi were signed by their makers, usually from one of the several known families, such as, and it names 4 or 5 families there that make them. And see, there's all different kinds here. Look at that. See, isn't that cool? what I really was looking up was these things that come up at the top. They have all different kind of symbols up there. So I was wondering, let's see. Okay, that's number 6. What's number 6? Number 6 is the Datimono. Datimono? The Datimono. The Datimono. Where's that description? I'm not seeing it. I want to see the Datimono description. The Hachi, they don't have them in order. Because I want to know what that means. Cords tied on the chin. A small in the top. Top knot. Hang on. I'm scan reading. Kabuto incorporated a spinning neck. Along with the male armor, the secured, often adorned with crests. Okay, here's the crest. 4 types of decorations. The frontal decoration, the side decoration, top decoration, rear. So this is the frontal decoration, which is the Madati. These can be family crests or flat or sculptural objects representing animals. Okay, I'm going to say that. Or mythical entities, prayers, or other symbols. Horns are particularly common, and many Kabuto incorporate kuwagata, stylized deer horns. And so did the Vikings. See, this is why I'm kind of correlating. I'm trying to find the correlation between the Vikings and the samurai. Finding similarities, I should say. This is just there's just a bunch of 11 by 4. I mean, what is 11? Let me see. 17. What is 11 by 17 copy paper? It's just paper to sketch on, guys. Okay, so anyway, so some have the different, those crests right here. But the Vikings, now let me go over to the Viking. Okay, I don't want to lose this information. I want to make sure I save this. Okay. And I want to go over to Viking helmets. See, I told you guys, I don't know how interesting this is going to be today. This is what I would be doing today if y'all weren't here. Okay, so Viking, let's see. Viking helmet history. Viking helmet history. Okay. Hi, Susan. I know I'm missing a bunch of people because Pacola, I'm not looking at chat. And by the way, if y'all are just joining us, we finally got someone that won the Inktober. Faithful Mess won it. Okay, so here's some different, let's see. Century before the Vikings appeared. See, and I also did a thing where, like, the Vikings and the samurai, like, the time period kind of overlap, like somewhere between the 700 to, I don't know, on, but they overlap. The time periods of the Viking and the samurai overlapped. Oh, thanks, Mary. I'm glad you are entertained, Mary. Yeah, okay. Watch my. Okay, all right, Julie. So the Viking helmets seem like, I don't know. They had more. They had like more. It looks like, no, they didn't have chainmail, did they? Yeah, I guess they would have had chainmail. Like, look. Let me find a better picture. Let me go some images here. Let's see. So it, like, look, that's like they have chainmail. That's chainmail on the back, and right there, like around their face. This is a fuzzy picture in and of itself. Let's see. So here's, like, there's just different horn ones. You see how, can y'all see the similarities between the Viking and the samurai? Do y'all see it? I mean, am I the only one that sees the similarity? Like to hear you think out loud. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm thinking out loud. So does anybody else see the correlation or the similarities? I don't know about a correlation, but the similarities between Viking, there's some different horn ones, and the samurai? I don't know. See, that's why I got to do more research. Look at this one. Look at this. That's a simple one. That's kind of how I got a simple one here. This is a little different, but it's similar. See, I have some different connectors to the horns, but yeah. So I'm thinking I'm on the right track, people. I'm on the right track. Here's another one. Look at this one. Come on. Look at this one. Are y'all seeing it? I don't know. Okay, so the samurai and then this one. Look at this. I don't even know if this is Viking helmet. I don't know if this is somebody's just like made this one up or if it's really based on something, but I like the way this one has almost like a mask to it. What size of lead are you using? 7. 7 in my graph gear. Janet, now I'm just going to call out Janet because Janet, I think she has the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9. I think Janet has all 4 sizes of the graph gear. This one's the 7. That holds the 7 lead, I should say. I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, so now I know I have some pictures of some lemurs. Let me stop on the helmet for a minute and go to my lemurs. My lemur references, and y'all know I've done lots of lemurs. A lemur is one of my icons for my channel and all that. Okay, so I got a bunch of lemurs here. Let's pick a couple. Let's pick a lemur. Oh, there's a good face. There's a lemur. Okay, so let's look at this lemur. I'm going to set him up here. Now, I am drawing a more, let's zoom in. Hang on. How's that? Now the only problem with this is the paper is hitting me in the chest. To move it down to the camera, so let me move my camera back so that my paper is not hitting me in the chest. Yeah, I have all kinds of mechanical pencils, but I love the graph gear. What I love about the graph gear, and you can put any color lead in there. You just got to put the 07. That's the size this particular graph gear is made for. The one with the blue dots, it's made for. I'm gonna have to rearrange here. It's made to hold the 7. Okay, I've got to get someplace comfortable to sketch, and it's right here. So that means I've got to move my camera to adjust to where I'm drawing. There we go. Hi, Dusty. Dusty, are you out? Oh, well, I don't want to talk about your personal business, but are you home? I should say. Hi, Miss Vicky. All right, so my lemurs for my Viking samurai warrior type. Okay, and now here comes a cat who's going to mess up my lighting. Don't get on the cords, baby. Okay, there he goes. Oh, hang on, guys. I got to get the camera adjusted where I'm drawing. So if I'm going to draw right here, I got to move there. I love the pencil. I use blue lead and daily, even at work. Yeah, Suze. Yeah. I just like the way it looks. I don't do it for the photocopy, not see photocopy thing. I don't do it for that reason. I like the weight of the pencil. It's weighty compared to some of the other. No, baby. Okay, you're gonna have to go out. All right, gotta go out. Come on. I wasn't planning on streaming, so now the cats, I'd let them in because it doesn't matter if they're on my table when I'm just drawing. But when I'm streaming, they're trying to get in the cords. They keep trying to get on the camera cords. Okay. No, I'm not. They just like to wake up. Okay, well, you take care of yourself. If y'all don't, Dusty, I guess she doesn't mind me saying she's in the hospital. So y'all, say a little prayer for Dusty that she gets well quickly. And there goes the cats playing with the little door jamb things. Can y'all hear that going boing, boing? It's a graph gear, Queen Sassy. You can find it on Amazon and also at Jet Pens. The blue, the different size, the pencils that hold. Why is my camera still? Oh, hang on, guys. The color of the dots will determine the size of the lead. The blue one holds 7. I don't forget the gray one. Janet has them all. She would know, but the blue one holds a 7. That's the only one I have because I like 7 lead. But there's, trust me, guys, you can get these right here. No, are these my pencils? You can get all kinds of technical pencils refillable. Now I love these as well, but these are not refillable. Although I think somebody said there's a hack out there to refill it, but yeah, I just go with this. I'm not gonna, try to refill these. These are awesome. I love these, but I always use a white eraser. I never like to use the red eraser because I think it's got glue on. I think I used it for wiping off some glue, because this won't leave a mark. Okay, and then here's my other eraser. Now this has an eraser, but I don't use it. I'll tell you why. There's a couple. Well, I have used it, but I'll tell you why I don't like to use the eraser in here, because you have to take the cap off, and if I set this cap somewhere, it's going to get lost. Okay. Oh, there's the let's see. Let's go this way. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if it's going to focus. There we go. Can y'all see it? See that big 7 right there? See the big 7? No advantage to the blue lead. You used to use blue lead, and I guess some people still do for the purpose of when you copy, it doesn't show up on the copy. But these days, with the technology and the great cameras and the great, I think it does pick it up now, but it didn't used to when you made copies. Blue lead was like a photo. They called it photo blue, so it didn't show up. I just like the way it looks. Sometimes I'll use orange or red, sometimes purple, and I have all different colors of lead for different pencils. See, I'm not getting work done, guys. I'm gabbing with you. Okay, why isn't this opening? Is that the wrong one? Okay, my zippers are stuck. That's the zipper stuck on my little pencil case here. There it goes. So I have all different kinds of technical pencils. You can get the lead. See, look, I have the lead in 7. So this can be used. It can be used in these pencils, or it can be used in the graph gear. Now let me explain something to you guys. This pencil does nothing. It's all about the lead. Okay, it's all about the lead. I could use this lead in this or in this, and it's the exact same thing. Okay, you're not going to get any drawing difference because it's the lead. Okay, so all different colors. Like here's a blue. There's different brands: blue, red, purple. But they're all 07. There's yellow, pink, more blue, a different brand of blue, a different brand. No, that's the same blue. Uni or Eno color. There's green. There's another. These are all, blue. And then again, the pencils. See, there's one of my erasers. I should pull that eraser out. I still don't know where my mono is, Janet. My mono. Okay, move your little butt, please. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Yes, little princess. I know. Now you're going to mess up my lighting again, and I can't draw when you're laying on there. Oh my gosh. Look, just laid her head down. Do I need to send another? Do I need to send another what? Pen? No, no, Jan, don't send me a pencil. I got the graph gear. I don't want. I like the 7. I like the 7. If that's what you're asking me about, or do you talking about sending me another cat? Do I need another cat? No, I don't need another cat. Yes, they're erasable, Gloria. Yeah, they're fully erasable. I know you can't see it right here. I gotta move that eraser down a little there. See, they erase. This is, I like these that fit on the end of a pencil. So I'm usually going back and forth. I'll do this and erase with this, or erase with this. But my favorite eraser is are you sitting on? You're sitting on my eraser. I like these these I forget they're called try something because they're on a triangle. But they're white. Any white plastic eraser, any of them. I don't care what brand it is. I like this one because I can hold it and get a good, I don't know. I just like this one. This one I just found in my bag. I forgot I had it. I have a mono, which is a little tiny eraser. That might be with the pan pastels. And again, this does have an eraser in it, but it has a cap over the eraser. And if you take the cap off to keep the eraser usable, that cap's going to get taken away by a cat, right? So I don't use the eraser on it. Now the graph gear, now it's turning into a commercial for the graph gear. I like the graph gear. If you click it like this, if you click that retracts the lead. Okay, that retracts the lead. And then if you push on it, this comes back up. See, you retract it and the lead retracts. And then you can push this down again and then it's locked. Then the lead's locked in. And to extend the lead, you just click the back and the lead comes out, see? And if you want to put the lead back a little, just hold this in and you can just shove it back in, see? Okay. Yeah, I know, Kenny. Look, I can't get anything done. That's cute. It's very cute. She's adorbs, but I'm not getting any drawing done, am I? You like the uni, Suze? I love the cat too. She's awesome. This is my little girl. This is the little princess. I call her the purring princess. She's always purring, but she only takes so much attention, and then she's like, "Okay, I'm out of here." The boy, oh my gosh, he's the troublemaker. The Oliver, we can't leave bread out. He will, and he doesn't eat the bread. He just wants to. He wants to get in the plastic. You want to play with that pencil? Okay, you play with that pencil so I can draw over here. He opens up the bread, so I have to put all the bread up in the cabinet. Speaking of pen pals, says, could you do another picture of the Japanese girls? Yes, I'll eventually get back to it, Natalie. I've been trying to do some of the little girls in the Emanuela books. Like the ones I gave away. And by the way, the people that won those, I know they have to have got them by now. I hope they let me know they got them. I gave 2 of them away on Halloween. I don't think I've heard back from either one of them that they received their hand-colored pan pastel color book pages that I gave away at Halloween. I don't think either one of them have told me that they got them, now that I think about it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to... And I like to write notes. I do research. I'll write down things as I go. That's just how I roll. So, yeah, if y'all have anything that y'all want to, if you want to ask me anything, put it in caps. Okay. So I'm working on a couple different projects and some different ideas. This one is the correlation between, which eraser do I want to use? This one. I like this one. The correlation between, or the similarities between the samurai and the Vikings. And I'm doing it with lemurs. Lemurs are the little characters, right? Let's see. And then I can ink them. You know, I don't know that I'll ink them today, but you know, I can ink them. So yeah. So y'all tell me what are y'all working on today? Or this weekend? What are y'all working on? Look how long it took for an envelope to get across Atlanta. Yeah, but I don't usually have that problem. I don't know why yours did that. I don't know why yours did that, Connie. That could just be Atlanta, but I usually don't have any issues. I mean, I have them tracked so I can look them up to make sure because I tracked them. Are you just drawing the helmet? No, I'm drawing right now. I'm working on the lemur. Yeah, this is the lemur right here. I love lemurs. I've drawn a lot of lemurs. Um, if y'all have seen my business cards and my let me see. Here's one of my postcards. Let's see my lemur. The lemur has landed. This is my header as well. This is my header in my YouTube channel. And I try to draw them different. Like this one, you know, maybe has a little bit more rounded eyes. They could come down like this, but that makes them look a little sadder. You can just, you know, it's your characters. You do them how you want. I have a thrift challenge video coming tomorrow with Aunt Bet. Oh, what are you going to, you want to tell us what the challenge is, Mary, or is it a secret till tomorrow? Y'all follow Mary Altier. She always has awesome projects. Yeah. I should turn this a little. I'm going back and refining pictures of my Game of Thrones coloring book. Yeah, I haven't worked in my Game of Thrones color book since 2 years. I hate to say that. I'm glad you're going back and refining them. Here's the thing with mine is I did not watch the Game of Thrones because I want to read the books before I watch the show. So in the meantime, the problem with that is the houses and you know, they all have different colors and flags, and you know, they're very color, you know, have their certain colors and everything, and I don't know what they are. So when I'm coloring the Game of Thrones, I'm just coloring them whatever way I want, right? I just color them. I'm just coloring them whatever I feel like. And it's not the right color. So I get people going, you know, that's not the right color for XYZ. So and so's not, that's not their color. Well, I know that. So I quit doing it. I quit working on the Game of Thrones color book. Just posted November drawing day 9 and want to make an art journal spread. Mary Becky does a lot of thrift videos. Challenge is to use minimum of 2. Oh, how many items can you use? Minimum of $2 thrift items. Can you use as many items as you want, Mary? They just have to be $2 or less. That's an awesome challenge. Yeah, y'all make sure and watch. I'll have to watch a recording, Mary, because I'm gonna be running all kinds of errands tomorrow. And that's if I get anything done today. You guys, I love hanging out with you guys. I'm not going to get anything done. Tina, the second picture of Viking helmet with axe, and this was the most accurate. The second picture. Oh, I don't remember which one was the second picture right now, Tina. I'd have to go back and watch the recording. Are you copying a picture? I have a bunch of references, Adam. I have about 10 pictures of different. Let me see if I can show you here. Hang on. Photos. Let me go back let's go back. Okay. All right. So see all these pictures right down here? There's all my lemur pictures. Okay. So I have all these pictures of lemurs. So I'm using all different ones of those. I am And I just, before you came in, I think I was showing different pictures of samurai and Viking helmets. I'm more doing research, like the different parts of the helmet. I'm trying to correlate the time period of the Vikings and the samurai, because I think those time periods were the same in our history, in our world history. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, Mary. Well, Mary can't put in a link, Pacola, but if you find Mary's channel, you can put in the link to her channel. Well, anybody can just find her. Mary Altier. Just go to the end of her name right there, guys. Click the three dots, and it'll take you to her Oh, excuse me. It'll take you to her channel. Got the hiccups. That's what happens when you mix coffee and cranberry juice. Yeah. Oh yeah, I use references all the time. I don't have lemurs and Viking helmets memorized in my head. Now, one thing about the lemurs usually have, look, they have more ears like this. Okay, they have more this kind of ears, but I'm doing a different kind of ears. I'm making mine kind of floppy on these, like maybe like the helmet is pushing down on the ears. So the ears are kind of floppy rather than pointy. Maybe they're hairy. You know how old men have hairs coming out of their ears. Not that I know anything about that. Bye, Kia. I have the link to her channel, but I was asking her about the Zoom group. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can post it. But Cole, you know how to post and what to post. And right here next to me, guys, right? Look, let me see if I can look. She's sleeping right there. She's right there. Oh, thanks, Adam. Well, I've been doing it for a lot of years. I've been drawing over 50 years. So, yeah. Dee Dee, did the person we talked about get it? No, Dusty. I think what you were talking about, Dusty, that Kim won the color book. Kim won the color book. So we drew a new name today, and Faithful Mess won the Inktober. But by the way, Dusty, I'm sending you an art card. I'm going to send you an art disc. I'm working on finishing up another batch. That's another thing I have to get done today if I want to get it in the mail tomorrow. But I'm working on prints, stickers, and a zine for the people that have helped the channel the last 2 weeks and through November. I'm working on some different things for them. The ear hair is real, and my guy has a special charge just for his ears. Shirley. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dusty. Okay. We met the third Saturday. Oh, okay. The third Saturday. Okay, so Mary's, what's it called? Zoom group? Zoom, ZOOM, Mary. And you meet the third Saturday of every month from 1 to 3 Eastern. And that's on the Mary LTAs. Do y'all switch channels up, Mary? Do you do some on your channel and some on her channel? Or how do y'all work that? See, I get to talking to you guys. I'm not doing anything. You're welcome, Dusty. So yeah, he's going to have more floppy ears on this one rather than the pointy ones. Because, I can do them however I want. Zoom is a video conferencing. Oh, it's kind of like Skype or something, Mary. It's like Skype. I haven't tried any. I didn't have good luck with Skype. Skype jacked up my computer every time I've tried to use it. When I do any kind of that type of thing, I just FaceTime. Now I can Google Hangout. Google Hangout's never been a problem, but Skype never did like that. And Zoom is what you're using. Okay, Zoom. Hi, CB. You burn your toast, Mary? Oh, bless your heart. What's a zine? It's Zine. It's like an abbreviation for a mini, like it's like a mini magazine. It's just a little booklet, Madonna. It is similar to Hangout, so you can have multiple people. I'm gonna have to write that down, Mary. It's like Google Hangout. How many people can you have on it? Zoom Hangouts. I'm making notes here, guys. I'm so zoomed in here. You can't see anything I'm doing in the periphery. Okay, how many people? I'm waiting to see Mary's if she knows. I don't know how many. She just may do it with one or two people, but I'm wondering how many can fit. Oh, what is Dusty crying? Don't cry, Dusty. Group hug, Dusty. Jerry at Recycle Parts 4 is hosting. Okay. Does she host it all the time, Mary? Or do y'all swap off? Yeah, I know who Jerry is. Jerry's Recycled. Yeah, I know. I know who she is. I have to refill my pencil. It's like a collar here. Pro account. 100? Okay, but that's watching, right? With the pro account. So I'll have to look into it, how much it costs, how many can come in. Okay, thanks, Mary, for that info. So I want some, kind of a one of these like what do you call it? Vest things, armor, like an see now I might be too close. I'm gonna have to keep moving up here. And I'm gonna put some hair on him and stuff. Like this side of his face needs to be a little more. And he'll be hairy, like. I've got to quit reading the chat and get some ideas down here. Don't need a pro account to participate. Basic account is free. And how many people can be on camera? Oops. How many people can be on camera at one time? See, I think I need to refill my pencil. I got to refill it. Okay, hang on, guys. Let me get my lead. I'll refill my pencil on chatting. And you just take the back off here. Take the eraser out. There's where you put the lead in. Oh, thank you, Pacola. Put in lead. Dee, are you sketching with blue lead? If so, why? Yeah, just because I like it, Carol. Yeah. All right. Did I get a new pencil? Did I pick up a new lead holder? There it goes. Well, there's lead in there. It's not clicking down in. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if I can get it to click down there. Twist it. Come on. Why aren't you coming? Drop down. Drop down. You can twist the pencil and it will drop down a lead. But it's not dropping down. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah. You can twist the pencil and then the lead drops down and then you can got a new lead in. I already had a lead in there. Because Jerry's hosts 10, but we don't have that many. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was wondering. I'll have to look into that. How's it better than say Google Hangouts, Mary? Yeah, I got my coffee and my juice over here. And a sleeping cat right literally right here. Are you giving zines as thank yous for contributors? It's just a simple one, Shara. It's just a simple black and white zine. Oh, why isn't it locking in? Please don't give me troubles here, pencil. Why isn't it not locking in? It must just be a small lead in there. Let's see if I can take that out then. Oh, no, it's not a small one. Okay. Oh, I forgot what track I was on. Sorry. Yeah, that's the way I like him to look. He's supposed to look a little scared. Oh, I was asking Mary on the difference between the Zoom. Couldn't think of it. The Zoom and the Google Hangouts. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to watch chat, keep my pencil working. I'm trying to think ahead of what I'm trying to my reference stuff I want to get out. See, is my pencil being a pain today? Stop being a pain, pencil. I have you tightened in there. With basic account, Zoom is 40-minute segments with up to 10 people. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, has a time limit. The Hangouts, I don't think do, or if they do, it's like 8 hours or something. Okay, let's see. Let's get my eyeballs in here. Okay. And of course, lemurs, they have those orange eyes, so they look kind of, vacant until you have color in them. If someone has a pro account, it works nice. Oh, okay. I'll have to come watch or something. I mean, you do put those up, right? You put them on someone's channel during or after, Mary? Hangouts heat my phone. Oh, Zoom doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you're using a phone. Okay, yeah. Mary, I thought you got you a webcam. Am I wrong, Mary? Did you not get you a webcam? Oh, you don't record. Okay. They're really inexpensive, Mary. You need to get you one. Do we need to get a GoFund Mary page going to get you a $50 webcam, Mary? Seriously, you need a webcam, Miss Mary. For some reason I thought you got yourself one. Olaf. Oh, Ola. Oh, hey, Zizi. Zize. Hola. I've never done Zoom, but Donna Dewberry does paid classes on Zoom. Okay. So that's more for, it's more, well, Mary said they don't record. I'll have to go research it. See, if this was at Christmas, I'd have a little ornament hanging off of his ear. Remember the year I did all those ornament animals? That was before I started uploading to YouTube. So that had to be like 6 years ago, 7. I don't think it was quite 8 years ago. But remember when I did all those animals with the ornaments? I think I did a couple. I did a dog and I did a couple on YouTube, but I did a whole series of them on envelopes. Remember that, Julie? I took business size envelopes and I drew little animals on them with ornaments to give away. I asked people their favorite animal and we made them into Christmas and Hanukkah animals. Is this no, Paco, I have about 3 different well, really more than that. I'm writing a story. I say I'm writing a story. I've had a story in my head that I've worked on for about 20 years called Monk's Mail. This is not it. But I'm doing a bunch of research today. This one is a different project, but I'm doing researching the comparison between Vikings and samurai and how they correlated as far as time went. And then my Monk's Mail, which I want to do some sketches like this of all the different monkish clothing and all that. Come sit on the 17th if you are free. The 7th. Is it on a Saturday, Mary? I don't know. I'll write it down. Zoom Hangouts, Jerry's channel, Zoom, 17th. I'll see, Mary. Yeah, the envelope ones I did. I think that was way, way back. Yeah, I did a couple of Christmas animals last year at Christmas, but I did a whole slew of them on envelopes many, many years ago. So today was more idea generating for myself personally. I wasn't going to stream this all. I was just going to do via Facebook Messenger. I don't know, Joyce. I'm probably not going to add color. I have to ink it, and I'm not probably going to get to that today. I'm just when I came on, I wasn't going to stream today, guys. I wasn't going to stream, but a couple people asked me if I was going to stream. I said I'm just sketching today, so that's what I'm doing. I'm sketching ideas, not finished pieces, not really. It's more research. It's more research than anything. Okay, so yeah, these little horn holders need to come down. So yeah. So don't be expecting some finished project today, guys. Sorry. There's some open-ended videos. Oh yeah, I know. I got more animals that I'm working on other projects. Yeah. I got lots of projects going, guys. I got lots of projects going. Let's just face it, right? Let's just face it. But a lot of times, the hard thing about streaming and doing all those projects, there's so much. It's not a sequential thing, at least for me. It's not like, okay, so I'm going to sit down, I'm going to draw the animal, I'm going to ink the animal, I'm going to color the animal, and print. It's like all over the place. So I might spend 20 or 30 minutes on looking things up. I might write down all the information about the samurai versus the Viking. I could spend 30 minutes just writing notes and reading. Well, nobody wants to sit here and watch me read. You know, you don't want to sit here and watch me read about the Vikings and the samurai and their weapons and their armor. but that's how it goes. It's not like I'm not just sitting down and doing a project from start to finish. So, yeah. So it's kind of hard to entertain you when I'm researching, right? Uh, you get bored. And especially, with the cat walking all over me. Look, she decided to take a nap, thank goodness. Yeah, yeah. If you can just, that's how I watch streams, guys. I put them on in the background while I'm working. So I might have a stream on, have someone in the background, and most of the time I'm not reading chat. I'm not reading chat. I'm working. This isn't right here. Oh, my lead that was a little piece of lead that just dropped out. Come on now, baby. Where's the rest of you? I don't know why you're being a pain today, pencil. There it comes. There we go. But anyway, yeah, we're here. Thanks, Elena. Yeah, she's a good kitty. Beautiful Japanese art museum here in Hanford. They have full samurai armor. Oh, that'd be awesome to see, Eva. What state are you in? Hanford. Hanford where? Sounds like UK or something. Where's Hanford? Hi, Derek. Um, yeah, I don't know why you had a message deleted. Behave, Derek. You want to behave here. My mods are Central California. Oh, okay. Oh, it's too hard. So don't y'all find it interesting that there's correlations? I mean, seemingly correlations between the samurai and their clothing and their. We need to look up their weapons. The Viking versus the samurai weapons and how much they are similar. See, that's not right here. It needs to be. I can see when it's off. Can't describe it, but bye, Kimberly. Thank you. I'm trying to have a productive day. I'm trying. Be another little thing there. This will be. Just ask it. Oh, y'all, thanks y'all for asking Dusty how she's doing. All right, let's see. What else do I want to do on here? See, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking the next step that I want to take as far as looking into the weapons and stuff, and how furry do I want to make him, and because they're pretty furry. Do I want him to have a few whiskers? Maybe. He doesn't really have. They don't really have like dots like dogs and cats have those little dots with their whiskers. And I'm kind of liking the way I want them kind of like crooked, maybe here. Maybe make a few little crooked whiskers. It gives it more character. Oh, I'm sorry, baby girl. I bumped you in the face. Sorry. Something like that. Maybe he needs coffee. Yeah. Well, I'm doing the zine I'm doing. Remember, I showed you all the sketch of a while back of the octopus on the big paper. So I did a small little zine, and he's got a coffee cup. It's called Octo. The coffee is called Octo, like octane. It's kind of corny. He's an octopus with Octo. See, I like the way he looks. It's just a little fun thing here. Like I said, I really should be working on my monk's mail thing first, but I just kind of got caught up in my samurai and Viking research. Make it look like a mustache. No, oh yeah, that like a Fu Manchu type. Like one of the, these kind of mustaches, like that. You mean? Like here's the face. Like that kind. Should I make that kind of mustache? I don't know what kind of did Vikings have mustaches? We could do that. We could have it come down. Well, but here, let me do his clothing first. Because it might, if I do this leather armor with these kind of, I guess they're some kind of they're not brads, rivets in the leather. And now remember, here's his arms coming out. His arms are coming out this way. Okay, this is like a chest piece. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Oh, if I did his mustache coming down over this, I want this to be established first because the mustache will get in the way. Poor thing definitely needs coffee. Vikings were the rock stars of the age. Well, I don't know. So were the samurai. See, that's the thing. They were at the same. They were kind of at the same time. Like a Fu Manchu. Yeah, I can look that here. Let's look at that up. Um, Fu Manchu beard. Yeah, like, okay, so it kind of goes like this. So the mustache is like there, and then the beard, like right under the chin here. I just drew a circle for him. And these would be lemur eyes, right? But that's kind of seems like they have a little flip on the end, like that, maybe, something like that. Of course, we'd have to draw them like individual hairs, like here, like this. So, like the nose is like the nose would be here, and the individual like little hairs, like the mustache would come down like this. Oops, see, I'm off camera. So like that, and then but you could have the mustache coming out and like curling. Like the mustache hairs would kind of curl like this. No, I want it to look like a braid. Okay, you're welcome, Dusty. Hi, Gloria. I know I'm missing some people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Okay, so get back to my helmets there. See, I like that helmet. I need to keep that one kind of close by. I like that too. I have lots of ideas. Lots of ideas. So this would be like leather. Like tufted leather, like a leather sofa. That's probably where they got the idea to do leather sofas tufted like that. Probably got it from the samurai or the Vikings, right? Tufted leather sofas and chairs. They got that. The Vikings and the samurai can take credit for that. Hi, Jean. I don't know how far I want this to come down. And see, I want him to have lemur arms. So he's going to have lemur. This is too human of shoulders. I don't want him to be too shoulders that are too human. I want him to have, furry, hairy arms. And of course, he's going to have, let's see how I want it to come around here. His tail, he's going to have a lemur tail. Don't want to come around behind him this way. So, like, sorry, little girl. I keep smacking her in the head with my papers and stuff. I'm so zoomed in. Hang on. I'm so zoomed in that it's hard to keep it under camera. But if I don't have it zoomed in, you won't be able to see it. Well, that would be behind him, so that's not going to be like that. That would be like this, be behind him. So now that's going to interfere with his. Maybe I will do the Fu Manchu. Let's see. Although I like his crinkly whiskers, it kind of isn't gonna. I don't know. I have to decide, do I want him to be more Viking or more samurai? Because that will determine his facial hairs. And Todd, this is guys, this is just um, a sketch session for me. And then his tail can come around. What is there? It's a pencil. I kept trying to. Well, there's a bump there. His ear is going to be right there, and then his tail can come all the way around. Let's see. Do I want it to curl up? Probably. So his tail will come all the way around, because you know how long lemurs' tails are, right? They're pretty long. Yeah, the hat's more Viking. But if you look at the samurai, that's what we were talking about earlier, CB. The samurai, they're so similar, and that's what my project is correlating between the two. Correlating between the samurai and the Vikings. And see, he'll be fuzzy and hairy. This is just this is just sketched out here. A soft edge there. You looking out the window, girl? You woke up? Woke up? All right, let's see. Y'all want a Fu Manchu. Oh, now let me look my picture back up again. We'll probably need to come off the side of the nose. I mean, off the side of his face here. You know, like it's connected there. And then under his chin here, you have the beard here. Let's lighten this up. Are you playing with that pencil, baby girl? All right, you play with that pencil. And gonna make it kind of stand out a little more here. You know, probably have to have some kind of little ornamentation. You know, some kind of, I don't know, metal something in it. You know, you gotta give them some. Not I'll say jewelry, but ornamentation. You know. getting rid of the shirt behind there. Okay, so let's kind of. You like the Fu Manchu? Oh my gosh, guys! It's just the just a sketch. I mean, it's just a sketch. But the hairs need to look like they're growing out. So not a line, but just the hairs themselves. Like no. Otherwise, it looks just like a fake Fu Manchu. You got to have it look like it's grown out of his little face. And then he's got hair, say, he's got a hairy face around the face there. And then these will just be coming out like that. Say, it has to look like it's growing out. But again, this is going to be a little bit of, this is puffy, right? So there's going to be like, it's going to be shaded there, so. Battle scar. Yeah, this battle scars. I need coffee. Let's lighten this up here so I can do an edge. And I know this is probably very boring for you guys. Seriously, it's this is not like what I usually, if I do something like this on a stream more times than not, it's for a project, a specific, start to finish something. But today it's just, it's really not. Yeah, I'm combining CB. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about combining Viking and Samurai. So it's not going to look like one or the other. I'm combining them. So yeah. You have to remember, guys, I'm half brainstorming myself. Right? I'm half brainstorming it myself as we go. So it's, and trying to stay under the camera here. All right, so let me look at his little tail here, because I'm going to want to stripe. I'm going to take some notes in a minute. Oh, see, I'm not under camera. I like working on this bigger paper. It's less confining to me. When you work in a little book or, even an 8.5, for me anyway, working on 8.5 by 11 paper, you feel like, oh, I got to fit it into that paper. You got a lot of real estate on these big sheets. And I have huge sheets of paper like I store under beds, but I can't really work on those very well. I mean, I have the scroll. That we work on camera, but it's really hard to work big on camera. Let's get these stripes going where they need to be here. Here. So I can just kind of know where my stripes are going. We have to make him look more powerful. No, not he's just a little fun thing I have in my head to play with. Now, when I go to my monk's mail, I have some very specific ideas for that story, but I have to do a lot more research because I've even forgotten all the different the monk attire, all the monk stuff, So I have to really do more research for that. Let me just get this sketched in real quick. These are the black stripes. And I'm making them more, I'm making them more furry, more hairy than the rest of his tail. Yeah, I love me some lemurs. Lemurs and sloths. You know, I've shown y'all see my posters that I want to eventually. Terry's not here, so I can say, get those on Society 6. I know I've been saying it for 2 years. It just is something else to maintain. It makes me think, oh my gosh, I got more stuff to maintain. I barely maintain everything we do. I barely maintain everything I already do. And to have to maintain, same thing for my Amazon. I've got to get that going. My Amazon affiliate. It's something else to maintain. Amazon feels all the stuff that makes me money, all the stuff that makes me money takes time to maintain. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Need a pen to write with. Where's my pens? All my pens are in the other room. Where's my Sharpies? What I usually write, here's one. So when I'm writing not on camera, like you'll see when I write on camera, well, I don't have it right here now. Let me think. I write, like, so that shows up on camera. I write real big like this. But this is not how I write. When I'm writing in my notebooks, my sketchbooks, my idea collecting, all that, I write very, very tiny. Yes, I know I need an art assistant. I know. I have no one that lives close. I have no one that lives in the neighborhood. Okay, so let me go back to there's the helmet. I want to go back. Did I have it on? Hang on, I keep going back here till I find it. Okay. Where is it? No, that's the Viking helmet. Okay, here's the Viking helmet. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'll never pronounce that. Both before and after the Viking era, helmet bowls were made from one piece of iron hammered into shape, such as a reproduction Norman helmet shown on left. Well, I don't have that picture, but however, during the Viking era, go back, people, go back. However, I lost it. Where'd it go? Here. Okay, hang on. However, during the Viking era, helmets typically were made from several pieces of iron riveted together, called, oh my gosh, I'll never get this. Let me write it down. Helm style. I bullet point. Meeting stuff you don't have to live close by. You can do that online. Yeah, I know, but just taking the time to explain everything. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Did Vikings really wear horned helmets? So I've got let's try up here. These are my favorite pens to write with. Not that anybody cares, but the Sharpie pen, not Sharpie markers, just Sharpie pens. Let's see. Forget almost everything. This is just an article I came across. Forget almost everything Viking costumes you've ever seen. Yes, the pugnacious Scandinavians probably sported headgear when they marched into battle, but there's no reason to believe it was festooned with horns. Well, I thought they'd found, haven't archaeologists found things with horns? In depictions dating from the Viking Age between the 8th and 11th century, warriors appear either bareheaded or clad in simple helmets, likely made of either iron or leather. And despite years of searching, archaeologists have yet to uncover a Viking era helmet embellished with horns. In fact, only one complete helmet that can be definitively called Viking has turned up. Discovered in 1943, and I can't pronounce that Norwegian name, farm in Norway, the 10th century artifact has a rounded iron cap, a guard around the eyes and nose, and no horns. Now, we had a picture of that a minute ago. The kind with the... Don't you know we would listen to you read the phone? Well, hey, Gene, a lot of things came from the movies, but I would have assumed that they would have had some kind of horn, like the samurai ones. The samurai ones you see with the horns. See, that's why I'm going to do the samurai versus Viking attire. Viking attire, weapons, armor, helmets, all of it. So, oh, no wonder I'm having a hard time reading. I got the light turned down so that it shows up on camera. I'm going to go, man, it's hard to read this. It's because I had the light turned down on my phone. So Scandinavian artists like Sweden's Gustav Malmström included the headgear in their portrayals of the raiders. When Wagner's opera, I'm not going to try to say the name of the opera, Cycle, in the 1870s, costume designer Carl Emil Doppler created horned helmets for the Viking characters for the opera. Malmström, Doppler, and others may have been inspired by 19th century discoveries of ancient horned helmets that later turned out to predate the Vikings. Okay, so horned helmets predated the Vikings. They may also have taken a cue from ancient Greek and Roman chroniclers who described Northern Europeans wearing helmets adorned. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm not even facing the microphone. I can't hear me. Did y'all hear me? Wearing helmets adorned in all manners of ornaments, including horns, wings, and antlers. But not only did Northern Europeans wearing helmets adorned with all manner of ornaments, including horns, wings, and antlers. But not only did this headgear fall out of fashion at least a century before the Vikings appeared, it was likely only donned for ceremonial purposes by Norse and Germanic priests. After all, horns' practicality in actual combat is dubious at best. Sure, they could help intimidate enemies and maybe even poke out a few eyes, but they would have been even more likely to get entangled in a tree branch or embedded in a shield. Isn't that interesting, guys? I got to forward that email that myself. So it comes over on my computer and I can store that info. Yeah. Hey Riri. I know, but usually when they have even an opera or any, a movie, they usually have it based in some kind of factuality. That is that a word? Factuality. So, all right, now let me go. That's for the Viking. Okay, let's go over to the samurai helmet info. Samurai helmet history. Let's see what we can pull up on that. Mary wants to know too. Cheryl asks if you have a certain day for Society of Idea Collectors. For myself, no, I don't have a certain day. For myself, I collect every day. If you mean for my show, I try to do at least 1 to 2 a month, Mary, but I don't have a certain day. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. We'll go back to the Kabuto. Okay, so hang on. This samurai helmet. At least one of the kind here was called Kabuto. 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 Became an integral part of the traditional armor worn by the warriors. Over time, these armors became part of the samurai class at the time when Japan and the feudal society. Oh, where's the rest of that article? Let me put in a little bit more. Helmet horn history. Samurai helmet horn history. Hang on. Okay, so this is what I would do if y'all weren't here. Oh, Christine. Oh, you got yours. Okay, yay. I was hoping you, and I forget who won the other one. Who won the other one? I have them written down. Christine got one. Thank you, Christine. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, no, Mary, I don't have a certain day for the show, but I always try to put it in the description, in the title, even. Okay. All right, here we go. Kabuto is a type of helmet first used by Japanese warriors in the later periods. They became an important part of traditional. Okay, wait. Horns are particularly. Well, where's the rest of this article? Why isn't it clickable? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Traditional samurai class in feudal Japan. History. This is the one I had earlier. Oh, it's too dark. I mean, too bright. But this is the one that showed the individual parts, but this one doesn't have horns. So let's see. This talks about the emblem thing. Remember, we talked about that right there earlier. But I want to see about horns. Neck guard. Because a lot of the old pictures that I see of like 1800s where they're wearing, the first pictures of the samurai in their full attire. I mean, I know it goes years back before photography. I don't mean that, but where they're wearing the original type. Oh, where am I? Let's go find something on the horns. Let's see. Samurai helmet horns. Gotta be there because I have pictures of it. Oh, Denise Bickmore won. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, so here's some examples. Look, see, these are old pictures, like of like what the samurai really wore, aren't they? Or are they? Look, there's all different ones. They all have horns, so they had to have. And it takes me back to that Kabuto horn helmet. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this horned helmet. This is from the 12th century BC and all old. I mean, I know horn helmets are old, but I want to know about horn helmets with the Vikings and the samurai, not originally prehistoric Europe things in Asia. Here we go, in Asia. All right, here we go. And they're still called the Kabuto, buffalo horns, Indo Persian devil masks, pre Meiji Restoration Japan samurai armor, Indo Persia. Oh, popular. See, look, popular association with the Vikings. Let's see what that says. Yeah, see again, it says there's no evidence that Viking helmets had horns. So, Viking helmet horns X. No. Aren't y'all just fascinated by this? All right, now let's go back to the samurai horns, which again, okay, here we go. Why do samurai, this is, I don't know if I've ever been to this site, Quora, Quora. Why do samurai helmets have horns? This is not helpful. Goes. No, this is not helpful. The site. Let's try something else. Traditional samurai Kabuto, iron mountain armory. The history plays samurai armor. Not having much other than the Kabuto samurai helmet. Huh. How come you chose a lemur? Because I love lemurs, Elisa. I like lemurs. I like lemurs and sloths. Yeah, I know they were. I know why they would have them to intimidate and all that. But I'm looking to the history because a lot of these samurai helmets don't have they don't have horns on these. They have other kinds of things, but a few do. I think it's not called Kabuto, but was traditional helmet Japanese ornaments. 1577 best Japanese helmets. Let's look at these. This is taking me over to Pinterest. Okay, because see, well, they're not really. They look more like ears. They look like metal ears. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at this metal. This is a good page on Pinterest. Japanese helmets on Pinterest. Can y'all see? Let me turn the light down on it. Hang on. So that it shows up better. Okay, here we go. There we go. Can y'all see? It's harder for me to see, but I think y'all can see it. See, there's really not horns like animal horns. Oh, here's something. Let's see what this is. Nope, that's not the horns. That's that crest. But I do like these pictures here. There's some good ones. I'm gonna have to do more research, guys. All right, now let me just do a quick Wikipedia for times. Okay, Viking era, I guess maybe. Viking era will tell me. I want to write some dates down. The Viking helmet had no horn, but ear and nose protections. Yeah, I've seen. I saw some of the ones that had like they look like kind of like they had helmet like in the eyes, thing like this. The metal thing comes down like that. Oh gosh, I'm off camera. Like this, like like it's like a helmet thing here, and then they have eye holes and these like nose guards. Yeah, I see those. Okay. I want a time period here, people. No, this is not what I want. I need times. This is not helping. That's Viking ships. I don't want Viking ships. I want Viking time. Let me just put in time period. Ah, spelled wrong. Hang on. See, isn't this fascinating? Yes, he's an operatic ceremonial lemur. Yes. Yes, Riri. With a Fu Manchu. Okay, so the Viking period here. Where do I want to? Oh, there's a samurai. Let me do a little Viking section down here. Okay, so they're 800 AD to 1066 AD. I can't even see. Okay, so there's a general. All right, so now let me do samurai. Samurai time period. And I know I have I have some of this all written down from other things, but um I'm doing it again. Samurai warriors history. Why isn't it? It's making me do too much looking here. It's making me really hunt for a time period. They're breaking it out by the Edo period and by the different, because Japanese, by depending on the emperors. Picola says this should be good society. Oh, this should be a Society of Idea Collectors video. Okay. Okay, let's see. Give me some dates. It's talking about 900, 12th century. I guess the samurais went on a long time. Okay. All right, let me look up samurai beginning. Beginnings. It's not giving me enough information. Gotta spell things right. Samurai beginning. Okay, now let's see. The samurai, members of a powerful military castle in feudal Japan, began as provincial warriors before rising to power in the 12th century. So this was the 12th century. So the Viking period was before the samurai. And of course, this could be off. Because if the Viking were from 11 AD to 1066, and the Vikings were in the 12th century, and it breaks it out by different, emperor eras, Edo, and all the different ones. So, okay. Well, all right. I won't sit here and look up all these dates. Anyway, so we got to start. I got to start on him. Let's see. And I want to look up more on the different, like they would have had leather cords and rivets, and because they wouldn't have had, they didn't have buttons and zippers. Let's face it. What time is it? How long have I been sitting here annoying you guys? All right, let me just work a little bit more on my imaginary. Do a little more drawing, huh? Because I'm imagining this is all like different metal pieces here. So these will each be a little individual little. I know y'all are dying to have me have some orange eyes, aren't you? Hang on, guys. I'll put in some color pencil eyes. Hang on. I'll even give them a highlight. I'll do the eyes for you guys. How about that? So we don't get too bored. Let me get some more lemur pictures back here. Sharp it. Never bored. Oh, well, thanks, guys. Well, it's something that, I mean, if you're working on something, see, this is how I would be watching this show, my own show. I'd be watching something like this. I love to watch people draw, talk about their drawings, talk about their ideas, but I'm usually working on something else at the same time. But when I'm sitting here by myself and doing these projects like this, I'm stopping, something will occur to me, like the horns, and I'll stop and want to look it up. And that may take an hour, it may take 2 hours, and I'm writing all kinds of notes and, all that stuff. That's what I'm doing, when I'm doing my own personal research and projects and stuff. So but it doesn't make really for a good show, it doesn't make for a good stream, unless I'm doing something like this where I'm actually working on, something. It makes it interesting. Oh, thanks, Mary. And of course, before the advent of the internet, we would have books. You'd have to go to the library, have lots of books to research, or you'd have encyclopedias. Let's get it blocked in here. Should probably do this with a pen or ink. Just kind of trying to get it quick. Actually, I could have just used my big Faber-Castell. It doesn't have good shows. Love to hear my. Oh, thanks, Jean. Yep, I'm working it out. I guess that is helpful. You can see now this. I shouldn't probably be doing this. This is probably going to go through. No, it's not. Working it, working out the thought process. That is, I guess, interesting. It would be to me, but just because something's interesting to me doesn't mean it's interesting to everybody else. I love to hear how people come up with the ideas. That's why, we have the Society of Idea Collectors, so that we can we share ideas. But I could make this a Society Idea Collector video, I guess. I have to go around that with some white Posca. All right, so Oop, I got that a little too dark. Oh, well. The brown. Oh. I need a little bit of yellow in here. Now he's looking cute, right? And again, I wouldn't be doing all this normally on copy paper, but you know, we play a little bit here. There it is. Forgot the cat had this one. Dee is kind of like when Johnny Cash played San Quentin. Okay, this is not going to go over my ink. I'll have to have a little bit of blue. Hang on, let's see. See, now I'm bringing out the paint. I'm busting out the paint now. Get this wet. Oop, too much water. Hang on. Tissue. I'll rinse my brush. I've got too much water still in the brush. There we go. Like when Bob Hope played USO on Navy ships, where did they have to be? I don't know. You guys, y'all see, you have such imaginations. Oh, just love this group. Okay, heat gun. All right. I was not planning on doing this on copy paper. Well, they're not very perfectly round or anything because I'm using, I'm like I said, I'm on copy paper, and I really need. This is what I need to do. I need to move this down here so I can get right up on this, but then it's not under camera. But to get those eyes round, I can't do it 2 feet away from my eyes. I have to have it right up under me to see. So. Turn into a dryer on the kitten's scat. Okay, I totally do not know what that is, Loretta. You lost me, Loretta. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so let's go back to black pencil here. Let's go back to a marker. Now you're going to make me start coloring and inking. This was supposed to be just idea collecting. Now we're turning it into something. You turned the dryer on. I did? I turned the dryer on? When did I turn the dryer on? I don't know. I don't remember turning the dryer. I haven't left. I haven't turned the dryer on. Oh, the heat gun. Oh, I'm seeing the dryer, like clothes dryer. No, the cats are already gone. Actually, the heat gun doesn't really scare them unless they're like dead asleep or something. The heat gun. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know what your time a dryer. I haven't left it out of here to turn on my dryer. Sorry, Loretta. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hi, Robert. Stephanie got your. Oh, okay. Just said I know that in my. Still under the desk. Okay, let's see. Maybe some gray. Now you want me to. I'm gonna end up having to finish this just because it's gonna bug me. Might as well just go ahead and make it a play day now, right? I still have to get Happy Mail done though. I have my envelopes and my little packages and everything to finish getting ready because I'm going to the post office tomorrow. I gotta have to take all that stuff. And it's not getting done while I'm coloring. I hope y'all are working on something. Are y'all working on something, guys? looks he looks sad, and the show is awesome. Thanks, guys. It's something to do, it's something to do. Well, again, I should have be working a little bit more diligently on some other projects, because my other thing I wanted to research today was monks. Different kinds of monks, because my monk's mail isn't necessarily like a Catholic monk, right? I don't really want to give my story away yet, so I don't really want to talk about this whole story. But it's monks. What like a it's not necessarily a Catholic monk, but because the clothing and the hood and the different monk attire and thing is like ingrained in people's thinking as to what it is. You don't have to reinvent the language, to use it. He needs a battle scar. His battle scar is his eyes need coffee. Not doing much talking. I'm just kind of going over the blue. Roberta, you can draw frogs in, but Roberta, I'll go back and find your channel. If you follow me, I'll go find your channel. I try to go find all new people, guys. I do. I try to go find new people's channels and follow them. I don't care if it's a small or a large channel. I follow small and large channels. I got you all mellow. I got you. Do I need to tell a story? Do I need to tell a story, Shirley? So my monk's mail story, I won't tell you what all of it's about, but I had it in my head 20 years. And but I, for some reason, thought, it's time to like readdress my monk's mail. Readdress my monk's mail. I have to write that down. That has to be on a separate sheet, though. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my goodness. um. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to do? No, right, Gene? I gotta sharpen. Where's that light gray? I gotta resharpen that. He's supposed to be cute, guys. Here, he's supposed to be cute. That belongs in the wing nut. Yeah, I should put that in the wing nut. Good way to find a new YouTube channel is search art and set time option to today. Oh, that's a good idea, Mary. That's a good idea. Yeah, I try to go back in my channel and and see people that I didn't know. You know, I didn't know hadn't seen or followed before, and then I go look them up. And I miss some every now and then. I mean, I do. I try. I try to, but I do try to go find everybody that comes by here and go at least go make a stop by their channel. I follow a lot of people that have small channels. I don't care the number of people that they have watching. If I like their show, their art, or their chat, or their banter, or whatever, I go watch them. Wonderful rain. The chat afterward. Yes, wonderful rain. Heavy. Yeah, we just have drizzle here, Suze. You're north of me. All right, let's do a little. Let's do a little. I could probably do it quicker with the big here. Let's get it based in. See, like this. This is quite tedious to watch. I get the big hairs in here, and then I got to go put the little hairs. And also, guys, make sure you guys go follow other people too and ring their bells. And don't forget, guys, if you want, I do stream every Monday and Wednesday and the occasional Friday, like today, at 9 a.m. Eastern, although I usually come on early. I usually come on a little bit early to chit chat with everybody. But if you go follow other people, then everybody's groups grow. Now his ear's right there, so I've got to make sure I watch out for those ear hairs there. Okay, so his ear hairs are there, so it might find a few like little behind there, but I don't want to interfere there yet. This is his tail I'm working on here. Oh, I got to be careful. His helmet's right there. And then probably the tip of his tail will have the black on it. Okay, let's see. I don't mind having a small following. I'm horrible at remembering names. I like to know who I'm chatting with. Yeah, but you start to remember people, Faithful. You will. Don't say you don't want a big channel. Nobody should ever say, "Oh, I don't really want a big channel," because that's kind of like defeating. Like that's kind of self-defeating. If you like what you do, so let's get all philosophical. Let's get the lecture podium out. If you like what you do, you believe in what you do, then you want more people to watch. You want to have a bigger channel. You don't, just because there's nothing wrong with that, is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing wrong with you wanting a bigger channel to share with more people what you love to do. So if you love what you do, and you should want to share with more and more people. Know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, I know, Mary. It's always about the time, isn't it? Right? I mean, I would love to have more time to do. I've got, no lie, I could probably write down 100 projects easily. And you do have to be selective. I mean, there was a time, I told y'all this before, there was a time I had to sit down and decide which kind of art, craft, because I could, if I had, let's just say I had only clay, if I had only clay, if that was the only thing I had, no other medium, no other place to buy paper or pens or anything else, if I only had clay, I'd make a living off of beads. I'd just make beads, beads, jewelry, sell jewelry and necklaces and stuff. I would do that if that's all I had. But it's not my favorite thing to do. I'd much rather draw, paint, stream. So because those are my favorite things to do, you have to make choices. You have to decide what you really, really love, because especially when you're creative, you will have so many ideas. There's just so many ideas you have, and not enough time. So you have to start to, at some point, as you decide what you really love to do, you have to start whittling down. You have to start whittling down what you love. There's hang on, guys. There's an ear there. There's an ear there. I got to make sure I don't lose that ear. You have to start whittling down what you love, because there's just not enough time as a creative person to do everything. And it's not just me, it's all y'all that have, that are creative. You have tons and tons and tons of ideas. And you only can do so many things. That's why I keep putting off Society 6 and Amazon affiliate pages, and it's because it takes time. I mean, and people go, well, it's just going and setting up a website, but that's I've been on the internet for 25, 30, I don't know, 25 years or more, in chats and online and all kinds. I know how long things take. Being in YouTube and Ustream and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all of it takes time. That's the whole thing. It takes so much time. And, that's just the whole deal. It's time. Hi, Leather and Jade, Stephanie. I wasn't supposed to stream today. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. And see, that's the other thing, I appreciate all my supporters that, give to the channel, either super chat or tip jar. And so I do little rewards, I do little rewards and things that I send back. That's what I was working on all day yesterday, and I was going to finish that today so that I can go to the post office tomorrow and get everything, my giveaways, all in the mail tomorrow. It's all time. It just all takes time. Y'all liking the hairy tail? I know it is for everybody, Julie. That's why I say you have to start at some point weeding out what you might like, but you have to weed out everything to get to the best. If you like to draw, paint, and stream, that's what I like to do, then you have to just make those the priority, and making a big Society 6 page with lots of art over there. I'd have to let something else go. I mean, I do want to do it eventually. That is one of my goals. It was one of my goals for 2018. You can see it didn't happen. So it's almost 2019. So what am I going to say? Well, it's no one's fault but my. You have to. It's my own doing. You get to pick yourself. You get to pick what you do. I mean, of course, a lot of people have family issues and health issues and things that, will be a hindrance or a time suck. And then you have to even be more selective. But for me, drawing, painting, and I do like the color books because, for one thing, for me, it is relaxing to do the color books. I don't color near as much off camera as I should or could. Um, but I love sharing doing color books with you guys because, for one, it teaches you so many techniques. There's so many techniques to learn if you have a color book. And I know people are dissing on color books. Well, that's not art, and that's yeah, 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 yeah. But if you're learning how to shade, color combination, you're learning how to use pencils or markers or watercolor. You're learning so much stuff by having some line art given to you to start with. It's awesome to be able to have that. So I don't care what people say. I'm just going over my blue line, guys, and inking here a little bit. So, but you have to make priorities, you know. And I'm happy that I'm able to do this, all day, every day, since I retired from, having to work to raise the kids and, time for the grandkids. They're all grown. Well, Logan's out in LA. Of course, I don't get to see him like the others. But, Boo and Cam are 16 and she'll be 16 and Cam is 19. So I feel no remorse or guilt sitting and drawing all day. you know. I do feel, happy and blessed that I am able to do so. But all my life, guys, I've always drawn, painted, read, researched. Because I grew up in the military and married the military, you learn how to teach yourself a lot of things. So even though I've taken, art classes, here and there, I went back to college for a while till I had, some surgeries and things that kind of knocked me out of that. But you learn on your own. You learn to teach yourself. And so yeah. But I've always done it, even when I worked all my life, all my adult life. I've always done art. Done art since I can picked up a pencil. Who's saying they can't do something, Jean? Did I hear somebody say? Are you tisking somebody, Jean, that said they can't do something? Trust me, Jean is. If Jean can do it, you can do it. I just showed y'all last week. My uncle, who was always he's done other little art things here and there and a little bit of painting, but he did a carving. He did animal carvings and decoy carvings for years and years. And then he stopped doing that and he started learning how. I'll show y'all again. I showed it. I think I showed it Wednesday. And so he took up color pencil. So he called me and we messaged each other. He goes, "What kind of pencils? What kind of paper? What should I get? How many pencils should I buy? What kind should I start with? What kind of paper do I need?" All that. He asked me all these questions. And no, I don't want camera. I want photos. So he went out, and I guess he's been doing it for. I'm thinking about 6 to 8 months. I don't really remember. I could look it up to see when he actually started drawing. I think it's in my messages from my aunt. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. And now my aunt took these pictures, and they're not the best pictures in the world. She probably just took them on her phone, and she probably didn't crop them or anything like that. So he started drawing in color pencil. So here's some of my uncle's drawings. He has hunting dogs. There's one of his dogs. Here's one of so you can see where the edge of the sketchbook is and everything. I told him to use the tone tan paper. There's some geese. Sorry, guys. There's some geese. Here's some pheasant. So he did those. Here's another dog he just done. And he's in his, I would say, late 70s. It's another pheasant. Here's another. This is a hawk. I think it's a red hawk. Come on. So, yeah. And he just started it like 6 months ago, learning how to use pencil in his late 70s. Jean used to not even be able to touch paint. I'll talk while I'm doing this. And then she started art journaling. And now she does awesome watercolors. Jean has 10% vision. And I know I don't like to, call it out all the time or anything, but I like to use Jean as an example of, if Jean can do it, you can do it. So, yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of make the little tail here now. Connected. You can still see some of the blue line there, but just so you can kind of see where the tail's going here. And you probably see a few little hairs here and there. You don't mind being okay, Jean being the example. And Jean was a music teacher for years up in Canada. She's a retired music teacher. And now she can have time to do her art all the time. So I don't know. I don't like people to say, I can't, I won't, I don't, I can't. It's, and usually the people that say that haven't never even tried. See, that's what gets me. Well, have you tried? No. Have you picked up a pencil? No. I don't have any ideas. I'm not creative. Have you tried any of the Society of Idea Collectors videos that we've done and collected ideas? Well, no. Have you tried to mind map out any ideas? Well, no. Yeah. I was going to quit, guys, and then I got on the soapbox, and then I started coloring and inking. So now you see where we are now. Becca said, my little sister has no arms and legs, adopted from India, where they were still using, I'm not sure what that is. And she is stunning watercolors. Oh my gosh, Becca, that is awesome. Does she post her work anywhere or post her pictures? You see, I mean, oh my gosh, guys. Yeah. There's been times, I was raised in the military and married the military. And, there was times where we, and I always had to work when we raised the kids. I mean, there was just I messed that up a little bit. There was no not working full time raising kids when you're in the military. And, there's times you don't have the money. You think, oh, I don't have any money to do this or that or whatever. And, you let that stop you. If you let that stop you. And Hubster is always, one that goes, I went to the store today. I saw someone in a wheelchair, didn't have legs. I saw a vet in the store today, and he didn't have any arms and had a missing leg. We have no problems. We have no problems. And like what Beck just said about her adopted sister. My grandson showed up this morning with his sock monkey hat. Oh, 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 Janice had your sock monkey hat on. Oh. So, guys, find something that you love. Find a passion. And you don't have to be an expert at it to start. You think, oh, I can't draw. Well, have you ever tried to draw? Well, I tried to draw one time when I was like in school and I really liked it, but somebody told me I couldn't draw, so I just kind of gave up. Well, are you willing to try again? Are you willing to try to learn again? You're not going to be able to pick up a pen and draw like, Leonardo da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do that when you first pick something up, and it's going to take practice. Like Jean. Jean started out like literally what almost to the point of what's watercolor? What kind of watercolor? What kind of brush? Then she started watching like Steve Mind of Watercolor, Mindful. What's his name again? The Mindful Watercolorist, and other people on YouTube. And she's researched which kind of paints. And then if someone gave her a birthday card or a gift card, she researched what kind of paintbrush should I buy. And it's like Jean literally, and I'm sorry, I just respect Jean for all that she's done and learned over the 7 or 8 years that I've known her. She has come so far. And so she said she doesn't mind me using her as an example. And so, if someone who's a retired music teacher with 10% vision, lives alone, no kids, never been married, can take up watercolor and learn it from scratch, and she's really does some remarkable watercolors, and it just makes you want to slap somebody upside the head that says I can't do it. You know what I mean? Oh, you did yeah. You did a journal flip a couple months ago and laughed at your first landscape attempt. I know, you see, but you started, Jean. That's the thing. You started. You did something. You didn't just say, I can't, I won't. It's so frustrating, especially what's more frustrating than anything. And then I'll quit, guys. Sorry. What's more frustrating than anything is people that say they can't do it, or they don't have the resources, they don't have the time, they don't have the what, and they haven't even tried. They haven't even tried. That is what gets me. Or people that say, I'm not creative, I don't have an imagination. Yes, you do. If you hang around this group of a couple hundred, people, then again, there's no excuse. There's just no excuse. Start you a society idea collector notebook. Start collecting ideas. Do research. Look something up. Look up samurais and Vikings. And if you start just writing down things, and then something comes to you, like I don't even remember who mentioned the Fu Manchu. Well, look, we just wrote that down, and look where we've gone from that. You just gotta just start. I guess that's just my thing. Just start. Just start. Oh, thanks, like the lemur. Thanks, guys. I need it smaller. I'll go with that. And, nobody expects, like I said, nobody expects you to have never picked up a pencil or a watercolor brush and be perfect. But the thing is, I guess it's maybe the society we live in. We think we have to learn it all in a day or a week, or we pick up a book and read a book on watercolor and go, yeah, I can't do that. Or you try one time and you go, yeah, I can't do that. You try once and you give up. Can't do that. Yeah, Jean's in a, and I don't know why they extend they have that. Jean's in a contest. Put the link in there if you haven't already. Somebody. Jean has entered her watercolor in a juried contest, which for some reason doesn't end till January, but that's okay. It gives you more people more time to vote, I guess. Somewhere up in Canada. Jean can put it in the chat if she wants to explain it more. But she entered her watercolor, one of her watercolors. Jean, do you have it on Twitter? Is the piece that you entered? I'm sure it is on Twitter, but I don't know how far back. Can I find it pretty easily? Let me look up Jean's watercolor piece, or I might get you to redo it if I can't find it, Jean. Let's see, media. Let me see if I can find her. Is this one of the classes that you taught, Jean? I mean, that's not Jean. I'm thinking this might be a class. Is this something you taught? Oh, there it is. Photo mine, then 2 kids, and then yeah, I think this is one of Jean's classes where she's teaching some classes. I think those are acrylic. Let me let you find it. Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling, Jean. While oh my gosh, where did you get that rash, Jean? I just scrolled by and saw you had a rash or something. I'm trying to find Jean's piece that she entered. I think she's going to find it for me again and repost it. Jean, post the link to the voting too for everybody on Twitter. I'm still scrolling, Jean. We post a lot. Jean and I are Twitter. We post a lot. I'm looking, I'm scrolling. And Jean, if y'all hadn't seen, okay, does she post more than one picture on there? Okay, here's the picture. Let me show you this. I need to rehang it because I'm still in the process of redoing my studio in here. But Jean with 10% vision, knitted. This is a blanket size, guys. It doesn't show here at my. This is called an illusion knitting. When you look straight at it, this is what it looks like. When you look at it from the side, Mona Lisa shows up. Look at that. This is as tall as a person. I think it's like 5 foot something. And then all the way to the side. Jean knitted this, people. She did illusion knitting and knitted a Mona Lisa for me. Isn't it awesome? I'd never heard of it. Look, there's somebody's hands back there holding it up. It's just awesome. It's amazing. And I had to hang it up in the studio till I started shifting things around, I got rid of my drafting table and gave that to Cam. So I still have to hang it back up. But Jean, I know, right, guys? Right? All right, I'm still looking for her piece that she entered into the contest. Because it's a while back, it's a couple months ago. Oh, there's the link. Okay, Jean put the link in there, but Jean, I need the link. I need the link on Twitter. I can't show it on my camera from that link. I need a new link, Jean. Oh, wait, is this it? No, maybe. No. Link it again for me, Jean, would you? Let me see if she did. She probably's linked it already. Will you post it again for me on Twitter, Jean? So I can show it off. I'll wait till you link me because it'll show up on my Twitter. My old craft room is bigger than the baby's room. I need bigger house. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of the tail there. Let's keep working here. And I mean, this is copy paper, people. Oh, all right. So let's get this. This was just supposed to be a sketch idea. It wasn't supposed to be a completed thing, but hey. Let's see if Jean's posted. Jean, tweet me, Jean. Tweet me, Jean. And I'll show y'all her watercolor entry. Maybe this, I'm not sure if I want any little texture on this little ring bit here. Thank you, Jean. Or you can just message it to me. It doesn't matter. You could message it to me in Twitter, Jean. But then more people are going to want to see where to go to vote. So you might as well just retweet it, girl. So all that being said, what are you guys working on this weekend? Refreshing, Jean. Don't let anybody stop your dreams, people. I know it sounds so cliche, but really, you have to love what you do. You have to find something you love, because if you don't love it, you won't stick with it. You might see me doing some pen and ink, or or Jean doing some watercolor, and don't you have to find what you love. You have to find what you love. Okay, Jean tweeted it. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. And I'll see if I can darken the screen here so that it shows up. Tilt it. Okay, so here we go. And it's in a mat. So this is what Jean entered into a contest here. The jar of marbles. If I get it too close, guys, it's going to fuzzy. There we go. But if you go on Twitter, you can see. So that's Jean's entry. Okay. Julie Topaz's November daily drawing. AJ page. Oh, Art Journal pages, and I want to start my 100-day Grace and Gratitude Challenge. Is that in that Dayspring book? Is that a different one? 100-day Grace and Gratitude. I think I saw that book everybody's using for that challenge on Instagram. Julie, I'm not sure. Painty Girl has a show tomorrow working on Mickey Mouse Light Bulb. Yeah, let me show that. Let me show. It's so cute. Painty Girl. Let me go on Instagram and see if I can just grab her real quick. I'm going to go grab Painty Girl's Instagram. Hang on. Show you that she does these light bulb. Painty Girl. Here it is. Painty Girly. I'm not sure which ones you're gonna put in the thing. Here's some turkey ones. Look, she makes these little. She uses light bulbs. Look, there's her turkey light bulbs. She does all different ones. Can y'all see all the feathers there? See all the feathers behind there? They're so cute. Let's see what other ones she's got here. There's a color book page. Here's here. Look, here's some Grinch. They cute. So there's her name right there, Painty Girl Lee. If y'all want to follow her on IG. My dear friend asked me to do it with her, and she sent you the book. Oh, awesome. I'll be looking for it. I hope you'll be posting. Will you be posting them on IG, Julie? Isn't that cute, guys? Here's some, here we go, snowmen. She started them there. There's some snowmen. What else? Here's this one. I'm not sure what the So is a snowman with a boa and some hair. Aren't they cute though? Oh, it's 2 a.m. Okay. Good night, Rosalind. Thanks for being here and thank you for stopping in and being a part of the group. Anybody that comes in and chats is a fib. Friend in the box. Thanks, Rosalind. You'll post the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, Julie, you're awesome. Julie's she'll post anything. She's so brave. It's really. Okay, let's see what else does she do here. Here's some new turkey designs. These have the little gobble gobble, like the little. Aren't they cute, guys? So creative. What else do we have here? Here's some Santas. And see how the tops are all decorated with all different kinds of little greenery and snowflakes. And yeah, so y'all go follow her. It's Painty. There's her name right there. Painty Girl Lee. Painty Girl Lee. Girl Lee. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Oh, some more hair here. I need a thicker pen here. Oops, I let it set out without the cap. Let me get it going. And like I said, don't let anybody squish your dreams. I am fortunate to have had a very encouraging husband and family and daughters and grandkids and family that supports me doing my art. So, and I know sometimes a lot of people don't. You got to fight, that part too of not having family support. But push through, people, push through. We try to do a lot of encouraging around here. Okay, I need a couple of little bit thicker hairs in there, maybe. Not too much, but it needs to be a little darker under there. So it's going to be the same thing over here. Bye, Sharon. Anybody else popping in? How long have we been here? 3 hours? Three hours with some ideas. Sketching. We'll call it sketching and Society of Idea Collector. All right, let's do. Use this. I'm trying to get some quicker inking down here. So didn't get much done with my monk's mail or my monk research. I'll save that for another. Well, I won't save it for another day for you guys because I want to get on it. But the other thing I would recommend if you don't think you have any ideas, you don't know what to do, or is and keep your pen and pencil or whatever you like to draw and sketch and your ideas down. Keep it near you all the time. Like when you're watching TV or anything, if you would just keep it near you, and ideas will come to you. Bye, Carrie Ann. I don't know if Barb's streaming today. Is Barb streaming today? Do y'all know? Barb Owen. She usually streams the first Friday of the month. I think that's today. Is today the first Friday? No, it's the second Friday. So I'm not sure if she's streaming today or not. I want him to be really hairy. I want his arms to him to be hairy armed. Uh, anybody y'all want to shout out? Go ahead. Like I just shouted out Barb Owen. If y'all have somebody you want to shout out, that you guys watch or would, like Mary earlier was shouting out um, Aunt B, and I don't know if Mary's still here. She was in a late, give us more exact. And Jerry, Jerry does vintage antique. What do you want to call it? She uses a lot of antiques and old books to make her projects. If y'all have those channels, feel free to put them in. Yeah, you have to put in English. Poma. Sorry, Poma. I know you're not from here, but you have to speak English here. Sorry. So y'all feel free to shout out some people that y'all watch, before we head out. There's quite a few comic book people I watch. And I think last week we shouted out Peeps. Bye, Felicia. I like Peeps. I don't have his link right here, but I don't know if I want this down here. He probably needs a belt. Needs some kind of a belt or something. He probably needs a little more definition in his arms here. Let's do a little shading here. Probably need to separate his tail there from his arm. My Serenity Crafts, newbie Cheryl said. Poma was a naughty troll. Okay. Okay, let's see. I might want to do that with pencil. I was trying to keep it a color pencil to a minimum here, but let's give it a little shade. He has some kind of a collar thing going on right there, and to see his beard, his face, his facial hairs are all right in there. Let's put a couple of thicker ones in there. Let's stand out a little. This other ear needs some hair. Gives a little helmet some shine or something here. Stacy Evans Pink Poodle. Yeah, I don't watch her. I've seen people mention her. I think I watched Stop By. I don't remember. I try to at least go find the new people. I may not watch them regularly, but I try to go visit. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what I want there. I kind of wanted make a bow in that, like a helmet shape coming around, but I don't want it to look hairy either. Oh, thanks, guys. Let me do this better. This pin's almost a little too fat. I want some darker darks, though. I don't know. I think we should quit. Should probably stop. Let's back her out. Let's beep, 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 beep. So, yeah, a little bit of lemur action going with the Fu Manchu. I don't know. Do you think is this is dark enough to really stand out here enough? I don't know. All right, guys. Well, lemur love here. Lemur love. Thanks, guy. You like his ringtail? Yeah. His rest of his body would be coming down here a little bit more, but I just kind of cut him off at the waist. Thanks, guys. You will continue to plan. Well, let's see. What time is it now? Now I got to go have some lunch, and then I have to finish my mail. I have a big stack of Happy Mail over here. And I did find some sticker paper. So for a few people that, especially the ones that wanted, let me see if I can find it. I don't want to mess this up. Galena asked me for some. So Galena, I made you some owl stickers. I don't know if she's still here, but I put them on sticker paper with Stays On ink. So these are, if y'all get some of these in the mail, they're stickers. I don't know if you can tell, it's on sticker paper. So these little owls in here, Galena. And then I think I just stuck some regular ones in there too, but yeah. So I'm getting my Happy Mail ready for tomorrow. You're welcome. And Dusty, you take care of yourself and get well. Faithfulness. I'll stick you in a sticker, Faithful. Let me make a note because you won the Faithful got the. Oh, and by the way, remember last week when I was talking, or the week before when I was talking about, it was I was we kept saying it was Photo Bucket that we stopped using. You know, that I stopped using and uploading pictures to, and they were bought out. And they went on to another company and took over. It wasn't Photo Bucket. It was Flickr. Flickr was what I was trying to remember. Flickr was the was what I was trying to remember. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I wrote a note to tell y'all that it was Flickr. Okay, so Faithful, Faith Miss, Owl sticker. Okay. All right, guys. Take any scrap of paper. I love you guys. You're awesome. Yeah, it was Flickr. We kept thinking Photo Bucket because I'd used it in so long, right? Yes, exactly, Julie. Flickr was our early Instagram. Exactly. Well, I don't know, 1,000 pictures on there anyway. But when they were bought out, and I hadn't used it in probably 4 or 5 years, so I just deleted my account. So yeah, but we couldn't think of it. That shows you how often you use it. Okay, baby, you're knocking into the camera. Yeah. Well, it might still be there, Loretta, but I think you should have got an email and they were telling you. Well, actually, I think here's the thing, Loretta. I think if you had a Flickr account and they were bought out, I think you automatically got transferred to that new company unless you opted out, which I did. I didn't want another company having my pictures and I just opted out. Yeah. They were bought out, hella, but I can't remember by who. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for being. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.